Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old buckets full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in me. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times. I done seen so many signs.
I done dreamed so many lies. Mic check, microphone check. What it do, world? It is me, BearFeezie. I am back. Whew, a little sleepy this morning, man. I almost didn't. I almost didn't, but fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Either you want it or you don't. Man. I gave you like 5-6 extra minutes, but time for you to wake your ugly ass up. Let's get out of bed and work on some of these ideas we have stuck inside our heads. Even though it's still dark outside, you're officially live at 5:55 with the guy. I almost did not do it this morning, man. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes it just, I just had to beat you. But I had a couple things that I wanted to talk about this morning, and hopefully it'll help somebody because it helped me. But nobody really talks about the struggle you go through finding yourself. Cause for one, it's lonely because you end up being by yourself. So it can be lonely if you don't find comfort in being alone. If you don't find the value of being alone, the peace in being alone. So for one, it's alone. So if you one of them people that gotta be around somebody that's used to being around folks, it's gonna be kind of it's not gonna be ideal situation for you because, man, the growth process is kind of lonely. But it's a struggle, man, throwing away all your old ways and finding your new self, becoming your new self. It's a real struggle because it feels like you're falling apart. You know what I mean? It feels like, man, everything is just going wrong because you already don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? When you're trying to build something, you already don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how to do it. Otherwise, you know what I mean? It'll be simple. And you're trying to figure it out on the fly. Because some people, they just procrastinate and want to get everything aligned up and want to get all the documents and everything signed and sealed and delivered and make everything how it's supposed to be, but it don't work like that, man. You just got to jump out there and, figure it out as you go. Make some mistakes, do some shit the wrong way, and just go for it. So it's already by yourself, and then it's a struggle. So I feel like, man, is this shit gonna work? Because you already the only one believing in it. And then you got to figure it out. You know what I mean? You got to wear all the hats. You got to be customer service. You got to develop the product. You got to invent the product. You got to develop. You got to believe in it. You got to be consistent. You got to package it, ship it. You got to be everything. So it just feel like, man, damn. But that's the test. That's the test to see who really wants it. Who really is going to push through and make it to that other side. So don't give up. Don't stop. Because it's going to be a struggle, man. It's ugly when you by yourself and you're trying to figure it out as you go. And, you're trying to be everything to everybody. You're trying to be a great parent. You're trying to be a friend. You're trying to be a spouse. A good spouse, a husband, a wife, whatever it is. You're trying to do all that shit. So it's gonna be a struggle, man. Don't think it's gonna be, You know what I mean? Soon as you get focused, it's just going to be a smooth ride. It's not. It is going to be a struggle. So I want you to get ready for the ride. Cause it seems like everything is just not working, and it seems like everything is falling apart, but that is necessary in order for the big God to rebuild you. Like, in order to rebuild a house, you first just got to tear it down in order to correct the foundation. Because a lot of us, most of us, you know what I mean, everything been wrong with us from the beginning. Like the whole setup has not been the proper way. So we got to break shit back down all the way to the foundation and set up a whole new way of thinking. So that's going to be scary. That's going to be a struggle. So, but you built for it. God ain't going to put you through no more than you can handle. So, you know, don't give up. Don't think it's going to be a smooth ride, but don't give up, man. Oh, no problem. No problem. Good morning, beautiful LaJade, my beautiful wife. But yeah, it's gonna be a struggle, man. It is gonna be a struggle. Don't think you gonna, you know what I mean, a team just gonna form around you and you gonna assign some folks this, and this, and y'all gonna get it done. And not at the beginning, man. It don't work like that. It's just gonna be you. And you're going to have to figure it out alone. You got to be okay with that. You know what I mean? Another thing that I wanted to point out is we have to do better we have to do a better job of communicating with each other. We have to make it our intent, you know what I mean, because one thing, man, that you got to understand is that a hell of a job has been done on black folks here in America. So our emotions are really high. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit. Folks going through a lot of shit. And a lot of times we feel depressed. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm depressed, or I'm depressed. But it's really oppressed. It's really being oppressed. Like, it's really, you know what I mean, motherfuckers got you stuck. Like, intentionally. Like, you really have to fight through a lot of shit just to get to the surface, just to get to the, you know what I mean, to the beginning. like where motherfuckers start from. You got to fight through so much just to get to that part. And so, man, don't, you know what I mean, work on your patience with your people. Because we been through a lot of shit. Going through a lot of shit, on our way through a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So be mindful when you're dealing with your people. Like, whether you selling stuff, you gotta, you know what I mean, you got a business and you dealing with us as a customer. You dealing with us as a friend, you know, or you dealing with us as a mate. We dealing with each other as a mate, as a sibling, as a family member, man. Work on your patience when you're dealing with each other, because we sick. You know what I mean? Mentally, we are sick. It's a lot of shit that's wrong with us. And, you know, man, when you're dealing with a sick person, you got to be a little bit more patient. Because most of the times they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know that they moving that slow. They don't know that they being rude. And you know, it just require a little tad bit more, man. Because like, as a doctor, you know what I mean, when a doctor is dealing with a patient, the doctor can't have, you know what I mean, a short patience. The doctor can't be like, man, you know what I mean? The doctor has to know, I'm dealing with this patient. Something is wrong with him. And I have the medicine. and I have the skills, I have the ability to make them better. And that's how we got to be, man, when dealing with each other, because there's something wrong with us. Like it's a lot of shit that been put in us intentionally in our not just in our bodies, man, but our culture. You know what I mean? Not only do we like hate each other, but the reason it seems like we hate each other is because we hate ourselves. And so when you're dealing with a person that dislike themselves, there ain't no telling what they might do. You know what I mean? There ain't no telling what they might say, how they gonna act. Of course they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about themselves. So, man, it take a lot more patience when dealing with us. So just keep that in mind when you starting your business. Keep that in mind when you know what I mean, being or becoming who you want to become around your folks. You know what I mean? That's why it seems like, man, I'd rather just deal with these people because my people, yeah, it's going to seem like that. It is. But you keep being the impact, being a positive role model, being the best role model that God placed you here to be. And you be the example on how you supposed to deal with folks, how you supposed to act. And hey, you know what I mean? We all we got. Square Business. I am BearFeezie. This has been another episode of Live at 5:55. And basically, man, I just go live every morning, give us some news that we can use and some game to help us refrain from being lame. And I'm going to end it with, man, you got to do more than just think about it. Think about it. Got to do more than just hope and wish. You really got to get it from your head to your legs and move on it. Act on it now. Go for it. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't waste your years. Waste your days away, man, just pondering, not pursuing. Don't be satisfied with just being regular, man, or being ordinary. You are extraordinary. Either you want to be successful, either you want to do it big, or you don't. If you do, you can't just act like it. You really have to work like it. I am BearFeezie. This has been another episode of Live at 5:55. Peace.